So I'm going to be showing you today the little project I've had going on for my little bearded dragon. It's she's been toughing it out in a 3-foot tank, and she's about a year old now, so a bit too long. She needs a new update. So today I'm going to be showing you through what I've been doing, her new vivarium, some idea of the costs involved, and so we'll crack on and I'll get you showing what the plan is. So I went for this. Oh, what's that in the way? What the fuck is that? There's something in the way. That, oh, is that my hand? Anyway, I divulge. So yeah, I went for this Viv Exotic. I think that's the name of the brand. Viv Exotic. Yeah, that's it. It cost me £200. It's a 4-foot by 2 and a bit foot, I believe. It's been quite easy to set up so far. That cost me £200. It was ordered by my local pet shop. Shout out to Yorkshire Reptiles. And they delivered to the shop and I went and picked it up. So this is the foundation of what I'm doing. So as we look, we have the box, which is kind of half built. I haven't properly secured it, haven't drilled anything in yet. I've just got it taped up and I got it flush just for the time being before I screw anything in. It would just allow me, when I put the top roof on top, to basically secure it, and if I need any wiggle room I can do it. So what I've done so far is I've put real tiling in. I went to I believe it was Wicks for the tiling, and I just got some grout. It was adhesive and grout at the same time. So the way I did it is I put a layer of adhesive grout at the bottom, cut the tiles down to size, which was quite handy because in between the tiles was a fabric, well, like a mesh, and you could just cut between the tiles. As you can see, it's my first tiling experience, so it's not great. They're not exactly lined up, which might trigger people, but at the same time I was kind of going for more of a natural effect anyway, so I think systematically straight lines would sort of defeat the organic purpose. So that was the tiling done. I put that down first, but before I did that I'd sealed the edges with a clear sealant. As you can see there, it's just showing slightly. I could have done a better job with it really, but this is my sort of first time doing anything like this. So the way I started is, after I'd done the tiling, I then put a layer of insulation foam all around the edges. That was just to secure the edges a bit more, and also this is going to be sort of a foundation to the rock wall which I'm building. And so today I've been going around with my drill with a wire brush attachment. There we are. It's worked really well so far. The bloody insulation foam gets everywhere once you start playing around with it. So yeah, that's what it's done so far. Is if you don't know, insulation foam to start with is quite bubbly, as you can see in some areas where I haven't covered yet. It's quite bubbly. I am going to go over it again and just fill in the any cracks, because I can imagine some locusts and crickets will make a colony in there somehow. So it will take some tidying up, but this is the early stages yet. So I've gone with a wire brush against the insulation foam to create sort of a rock effect. I'm trying to create a sandstone, because I think that's what's native to the outback on Australia, which is what the lizards are natively used to. So that's that so far. And then today what I've been doing is I've been created these steps. So the idea is, it's not exactly 100% dry yet, so I don't want to force it because it will end up. So the steps go in there, so she can get up. And then what I've done is I've carved out another piece here. I've mucked it all, so that, as you can see, that's the catwalk. So that will fit flush there. She'll have a catwalk over to a basking spot just there. And once this is glued in, I'm going to use silicone. Once it's glued in, I'm going to test with it. I'm going to sort of guess how much my lizard weighs, and I'm going to test the weight, because I have a feeling I might need to put like another block of insulation foam there to just give it a bit more support. So the materials used so far is insulation foam, just any insulation foam I think will do. I made sure I had an insulation foam that I was comfortable with being painted on, and this is XPS insulation board, which If you follow Serpent Designs, he uses this stuff. They don't sell it on Amazon. I had to get it on eBay. So if you're looking for XPS insulation foam, go ahead on eBay, and it was actually quite cheap. I got a big board of it. I've still got loads left. Still got some left there, and I think that was about £5 for a big board. It was just over 4 foot long, and it was about 3 foot in depth, I believe, but could be wrong. What's next? So the next job really is to get the rest of the board put in and to get it looking like rock. And for the rock, I've got this brown surface primer, just to prime it and get that first coat of paint on there. And then I'm not sure about this. I'm going to test this out I'm going to try and dry brush this onto the brown to give it a sandstone effect. I'm going to do a test paint on a small area of board first before I pop it in, and then I'm going to coat it with this crystal clear protective coat. It's been quite hard to figure out what's safe and what isn't safe to use with a Reptile. With paints, as much as I believe it's as long as it's sealed, it shouldn't be a problem. But yeah, I'll do a video update once those are glued in and some of it is painted. So yeah, that's the end. If you want to see the final video of the finished product, then drop by another time. Anyway, thank you.